Well, the detective,
The detective can wait. You need to take it easy until you feel better.
I'm fine.
Eden, the guy knocked you out. Now, don't try to pretend it didn't happen.
I'm not. You know, I think what scared me the most was the fact that he grabbed me from behind. I mean, I knew he had a gun, and when he asked for the money, he tightened his grip. And he was very strong. He could have broken my neck if he wanted to.
We're gonna find the guy who did this. That's a promise.
Well, I'm feeling all right. You don't have to stay.
I want to.
Thanks for wanting to help. I really am all right.
I just talked to the station house. The alleged perpetrator has been arrested.
Who is it?
The man you described to us, Gus Jackson. Look, if you're feeling all right, we'd like you to come down to the station now. Give us your statement.
All right?
I'll drive you.
Oh, Cruz.
No, save it. I'll drive you to the station. You're not gonna go through this alone. You know, you don't have to worry about this.
I'm not worried. Well, maybe just a little.
I mean, all you have to do is just tell him exactly what happened, as simply and as clearly as you remember it.
Yeah, I know.
There's really nothing to be upset about, okay?
Finding it really hard to face the fact that I might be sending a man back to prison.
Well, are you positive it was Gus?
No. I think it was.
Well, you said he grabbed you from behind. He had a ski mask on. I mean, did you actually see him?
Cruz, am I on the witness stand already?
Well, I mean, if you didn't actually see it was Gus, I don't see how you could be so certain that it was him.
Because he was big like Gus, he was black. And when he was talking to me, it sounded like Gus. And Gus was standing right there when I took the money out of the register and I put it in the money bag. He knew I had cash.
Well, Eden, you gave him a job for the day. I mean, he probably was helping you because he wanted the job.
Of course he wanted the job, but I didn't have one to give him. And when I told him that, he got very angry with me.
So he came back and held you up.
Well, that could have been it. He was angry and he obviously needed the money.
It makes sense on the surface, but I don't think he did it.
What?
Because I talked to the man. He's not an idiot, you know? I mean, if he's going to rip somebody off, why would he choose you the same night that he'd worked for you and after you'd argued? I mean, he would know that he'd be the perfect suspect.
Well, maybe he didn't think about that.
Believe me, you think about those kind of things before you pick up a gun and pull a ski mask down over your face.
You know, I would appreciate it if you would direct some of your concern at me. I mean, after all, I was the one that was hit and I was knocked out.
You are my first concern. You know that. I just want to make sure Gus gets treated fairly. I hate to see you make a mistake.
Because I think that you should trust me.
Well, fine, but I just hope you realize this isn't you and me we're talking about. This is a man's freedom.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Eden, I understand that you are unconscious. Are you sure that it's good for you to be here?
Oh, I'm fine. I wasn't hurt.
She tends to be hard-headed.
It tends to run in the family.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. I have some business to attend to, if you'll excuse me.
So, was a weapon found on Gus Jackson?
No.
Any of the money?
No, he must have hidden it somewhere.
I don't care about the money.
Or maybe you don't care about it, but unless they can tie the gun or the money to Gus Jackson, they're going to be hard-pressed to find a case.
I wouldn't be too sure of that, Cruz.
Has he made a statement?
Yeah, he says he's innocent.
Well, you know, he might just be.
Yeah. Eden, I don't want you to do this if you're not ready, but we'd like you to make a voice identification test.
Voice identification? How do you do that?
Well, you try to identify the robber's voice out of several others on the tape. Now, if you can identify Gus as that of the perpetrator, then in spite of what Cruz may say, I think our case is pretty well clinched.
Should I do it?
Well, since when have I been able to tell you what to do?
gun. Give me the money.
Is there another one?
Yeah?
I've got a gun. Give me the money.
Can I hear the last two again?
Sure.
I got a gun. Give me the money. I've got a gun. Give me the money.
Was one of those voices the man who robbed you?
Yes, the fourth one.
Of the last two we just heard, which one?
The first one.
Just identify Gus Jackson.
Are you absolutely positive that's the voice of the man who robbed you?
Yes, I'm positive.
You identify a voice when someone is speaking through a disguise and standing behind you.
I don't know why you think I would be mistaken about something like this.
Well, Eden, you...
Eden, you're wrong. You have to take back what you said about my father. You have to take it back.
Alice, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, but I can't.
No, Cruz. You have to make her understand she's wrong. My father's a good man. He would never steal from anybody. You have to make her see that.
You know, Mason is going to throw the book at Gus, and it is going to go to court. Are you ready to swear under oath that he's the man?
Please say no, Eden. It's my father's life.
I know what's going on here, Alice, and I hate to be the one to bring you this kind of pain. But I can't just take it away. I can't do that.
Look, my father has already spent 6 years of his life in jail, and he shouldn't have been there. He was trying to protect me. Now, if he has to go back to jail now, it's gonna kill him.
Alice.
Oh, please. Eden, you love your father, don't you? Well, I just found my father again. Please, don't take him away from me.
Excuse me. Alice, I've gotten permission for you to see your father before he's taken into lockup for the evening. We don't have a lot of time.
I don't want to be the one responsible for sending Alice's father back to jail.
I guess we all have to do things we don't want to do, huh? Well, it's been a rough night. I'll take you home.
I wish I could do what Alice wants me to do. I really wish I could. But I can't. I cannot deny what I know about Gus.
I understand.
Do you?
Yeah. You're just being true to yourself, and Alice is trying to be true to her father. It's just a shame that those truths don't overlap.
I cannot go against what I believe.
I'm not asking you to.
You know, it's sad to think that people never change.
Is it?
Don't you think so? I mean, look at Gus. After everything that's happened in his life, everything he's learned, he's still repeating the same mistakes.
I didn't realize we were still talking about Gus.
Cruz, we're on the way to the beach house.
I'm sorry, just force a habit.
Well, sometimes it's hard to break old habits.
You're not a habit, Eden. You're an addiction.
Well, good night.
Yeah. I hope you're going straight to bed.
Well, actually, I thought I'd take a quick swim and play a couple of quick sets of tennis.
I'm serious.
It's 1:30 in the morning. Of course, I'm going to bed.
You had a real shock today. You shouldn't take it lightly.
I'm not taking it lightly. It's been a bad day all the way around.
Well, you know, maybe after you have a good night's sleep, tomorrow will be better. You might have a better grasp on exactly what happened.
I know exactly what happened.
I know. I just hope you keep an open mind about it.
Why wouldn't I?
Well, I told you why I believe Gus Jackson is innocent.
Yes, because you thought it would be crazy for him to work around me all night and then rob the place. But did it ever occur to you that maybe that's exactly why he did it? Because everyone would say he couldn't be that stupid?
No, that didn't occur to me, and it still doesn't. I think the guy's innocent, and that's why I'm going to investigate and help Julia with his defense.
Well, you must feel strongly about this case to go to work on it.
I know how easy it is for somebody to suffer because somebody else has a lot of prejudice.
We all do. You know that. Listen, I appreciate you bringing me home.
It was nothing. Nothing at all.